So I was about to go biking, and I mean like seriously, I was about to. I was outside, I was getting my helmet on, and then it started raining. So instead, I just went and saved all the bugs from the filter, even though, we got the crawl out thing over here, but they still, they get swept in. 50-50 shot to hit that thing. So I fished them all out with the milkweed stalk. I kind of just stuck the milkweed in, dragged it out, and here we are, sitting in the rain. Today is the 26th of August. We got a new light that we mounted right here. Took a couple minutes for me to figure out how to do it, but once I did, it was super basic. I was like, oh, duh. And then you can't see it, but... So now they got like a sidewalk hookup. They got like a whole, like, you can get up here. It's like a whole thing. It's August 26th, 2022. And this used to be the coffee house. They like completely rebuilt it and gutted it, renovated it. Looks really good. So that's kind of cool. I found a banded garden spider. Jeez, man. The word garden, like it's in a fucking garden. And it's banded because, like, you see it. So yeah, this is a banded oh my god, I can't even fuck with it. But yeah, that's what it is. Wow. I believe that this is its underside. Yeah, it is, because there's this little head kind of poking under. Spooky. Ooh. I often wonder, let me turn that vibrate off. I often wonder whether or not that stuff like this, like we're just like on the inside of like an industrial highway or whatever. Like this is just like some random little like pseudo park. They like pretend it's a park. See, they put like some signs about the Indians. Who the fuck is coming here for a park? Nobody. But they pretend like it is. It looks really nice next to the airport. It's good propaganda. So there's a bunch of these bullshit ass plants everywhere. Everything's a bullshit ass plant. But I wonder if the deers do this over time because they're desperate. If the humans do it to protect the deers. If the humans do it just for general access, or if criminals do it, or if criminals do it because of the deers. Those are my thoughts. Of white campion, we bring you bladder campion. I just looked it up. I never knew this one. This is a new flower to me today, believe it or not. It's called bladder campion, and I mean, just look at it. Speaking of bladder, I need to empty mine really bad. That's why I was fucking around over there, but I just didn't want to walk into that to go pee. It wasn't ideal. This is gallium. Gallium's everywhere, bro. So yeah, bladder campion, and then we got more trefoil. And then actually we got some blooming gallium over there, the white. So that's kind of cool. We also got some goldenrod of some variety. There's a bunch of different types. I can't differentiate them, but it's certainly a goldenrod. We got, it looks like some fleabane. I forget it's just fleabane. Fleabane of some type. And then yeah, the rest of the Holocaust zone where everything's dead. Oh, look, the little white clover's coming back. Plantago lanceolata is doing quite all right. That shit's everywhere. That's why, because it fucking grows back in like 2 seconds. Broadleaf plantain coming up next to it. They're both plantains, mind you. This is Trifolium pratense, the red clover, or like some cultivar thereof, some variety of genetic monstrosity. This is Trifolium repens, white clover. Dandelion, that's an easy clap boys, one that even your kids will know and say easy clap about. And you'll ask them, what's easy clap, boys? And they'll say, like your boys. And you'll say, what? And then you'll realize that you're a boomer. This is Rudbeckia, black-eyed Susan, native plant. Nice. This one's Echinacea, also a native plant. This one is medicinal. It's got like a taproot. So at the end of the season, what happens is that the freeze hits and all the nutrients get sent down. So you got to harvest it like after the, after the thaw. After the first frost and thaw. I fucking forget. Meadowsweet? No, that's wrong. Sorry, that's wrong. I forget what that is. Some bullshit plant that I do not remember. Which does not lend credibility to the fact that the rest of my diagnoses are correct. Oh yeah, here's that light I was talking about. We're back on my bike. Check this out. It's actually a song that I wrote. No, I'm lying. It just came like that. But that'd be cool to like program it or something. Customize it. This is some girl, some two-spirited person. I have no idea who any of these people are, but you know, they're here, so it's like here they all are. I have no idea who any of those people are, but I don't care. I don't care. No shot that this is legal. What I'm doing, like holding the camera. There's no shot that that's not some sort of you know, lawful, like arrestable offense of some variety. Oh shit! A plane's coming. Let's fucking go. Oh shit. Hey, we got some wild radish today, it looks like. That's wild radish. I think, at least. That's Queen Anne's lace. That's a reed goldenrod. Oh, fuck, I forget. I fucking forget. God damn it. I fucking forget. More Queen Anne's lace. This one's actually called spotted knapweed. It's an invasive. And, whoa, I don't know what this one is either. You know what? I do know what this is. I forget its name, but it's from it's from the land of the Orient. It's really hard for me to think on the side of the road like this. It's an oriental plant. God, it's really hard to think. Oh, I missed it. I'm so stoned. Sorry, guys. I'm high out of my mind. Whoa. It's so fucking loud. It's funny, like, phones max out. They struggle. Like, there's a compressor or whatever. Like, it does not know how to differentiate between the loudness of, say, like, a gunshot and, like, the loudness of, like, I don't know, a jet engine. I also personally don't know to each other, like, compared. I don't know which would be louder. I legitimately do not know. Alright, off we go. I should probably get my helmet on, huh? I feel a little guilty, and I'm never going to do it again. So my sin that I'm confessing to the internet is I scared the beaver. And I know I scared the beaver because he did his little alarm tail slap and he swam away. And I was like, oh no, he was just relaxing, and then here I come, the biggest predator, the loudest thing in the world on this thing, swooping in right next to him. And so thankfully he got away, but he's scared. And I feel bad because I was the cause of that. And he didn't deserve to have to feel that anxiety cycle. There's already enough noise pollution, like listen to that. He and everything else out here has to deal with all of that. Fucking wasps, it's getting bigger. It's getting double. Well, there's no turning back now. Let us hope, because I am wearing some, you know, oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm auditing them. It's training for auditing. Oh, fuck that. That bee's gonna get me in trouble. Oh, a while ago, capitalism ate my partner. They've been working in a factory ever since. I can't fix their economic situation, so I just don't know what to do. Like, but I tell them, and they kind of know this, but it does, I don't know if it helps or hurts to tell them. It probably couldn't hurt them. I tell them, it's not fair for your bosses to emotionally abuse you and gaslight you as employees. And they do this by giving you unstable schedules and promising you more gold. They're like, hey, you guys are about to get time and a half. We're going to actually allow you to work for us more hours, and we're going to pay you more. If you work an extra 10 hours, you get an extra 20 gold, because we usually only pay you 1 gold per hour. But right now, you could be making half a piece of gold for 1 hour if you just for being there. But first, you have to work the same amount of hours to get there. You know what I mean? We gotta like rush some orders, so you gotta like keep working. So the people, they're like, okay, yeah, I mean that sounds like a pretty good deal. We'll work more. You know, we want the hours, we want the pay. Like, yeah, it steals a little more of my time, but like whatever, a little more like my labor. At least I'm getting paid a little more. That's fine. Take a little more vacation in a little bit. You know, I'll do what I want to do on my time. So the next step in the gaslighting process is to say, hey, guess what, guys? Really bad news. So I talked to the guy, and he said that he's, you know, I mean, what he said was true. I just, you know, maybe there was a misunderstanding. We're gonna try to work something out. But what he said was that we actually have to pay you next week. And so we actually have to shut the plant down today. But don't worry, we'll work tomorrow. Tomorrow rolls around, you don't get to work. Oh yeah, it's still closed. Sorry guys. It's random, you know. It's how the old factories used to do it, and it's how they're doing it to my partner. What they're doing with my partner is they're saying, you know, they're going to give time and a half. You know, oh, well, let me finish. So the ending of the gaslighting is to say, you know, actually we're gifting you this second day off, right? Like, you know, it's a holiday. We know you want to go be with your families. Go take it off. So the next, you know, the weekend goes through, you get your 3 days off, you come back. Hey guys, you know, good news. We made it. We got all those orders. We said, so we're going to have a pizza party. People are like, well, whoa. Didn't you say you were going to give us extra gold? It's like, well, we said that could have, you know, happened, but you had to have worked the extra hours. And since you only worked the same amount of hours, there's no extra gold. And then the peasants get, you know, they're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's really fucked up. But, like, we can't unionize and we're too disorganized and demoralized and desperate to fall for it. So we're just going to fall for it. So they didn't promise. They don't promise anything, but they make it seem like they're promising you. You know, time and a half. Like here is where time and a half is available. Jeez, that's annoying. Here's where time and a half is available. Right? But you have to make it past the finish line first. So you start here. Oh boy, guys, here we go. And then you get stopped here, right before the line. And then you're allowed to get to the line. But you don't get that. You don't get to use the extra time and a half. There's no more time. Oh, the bulk order rush got completed. And actually, it's funny. We didn't have to pay our employees time and a half. It should be fucking illegal. And it should be fucking illegal for so many different reasons. Walmart knows every single time you steal. Okay, maybe there's sometimes they don't know that you steal, but Walmart knows most of the time, most of the people that steal. So they don't really give a shit if you think that you're one to get away from it. Mostly what they do is they allow some, we'll call it charitable donation, right? And that's called shrinkage. And they allow these charitable donations to the individual generally, where they do try to form prosecution and where they do form bonds with, you know, law enforcement. Because, like, unless you're, like, legit committing felonies, and they will wait, and especially if you work for them, they will get you. You know, but their loss prevention team, for the most part, like, they can't be bothered. But it's people who go to different locations that run scams consistently. You know, you end up on a watch. It might well be the most ridiculous plant out here. This is the castor bean. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. It's like, oh look, a source of castor oil, but also castor beans, and you can make ricin. Allegedly, I have no idea. That's from that show, Breaking Bad. Everyone like knows about it. So this is mullein. Ooh. Red clover, chicory, fleabane, allegedly. What's that one that's next to fleabane? That's like something, it says plantains, but that's not right. It says it's fleabane. I don't think that's right. Horseweed or Canada fleabane. Let's look that up. Oh, it was definitely not listed as fleabane. That's certainly not what it was listed as. It was listed as horseweed and Urgeron canadensis. That is actually the correct, you know, Latin name, which is why Latin names are really important, because, like, I've never heard this thing called fleabane ever. In fact, I would go so far as to say that that's wrong, and that fleabane is very specifically something different. Monarda punctata, the horseman. Just look at it. The spotted, and you can see why, the spotted bee balm. Just look at this. It's magnificent. This is one of the coolest plants anywhere. Just ridiculous. It's mint. It's got a thick stem. The stem is kind of square a little bit. Let's see if I can zoom in. So yeah, I can't really show you, but you can kind of see a little bit. It's also obviously got these little hairs. These, if you look really carefully, the leaves are the ones that are pink, not petals. The petals are the different parts. So these are actually, yeah, they're like leaves. These petals, on the other hand, with the little ants crawling on them, pollinating them and stuff, getting the nectar and all that, Those are really where the most mint flavor is. It's in these parts that I'm like zooming in on. Those turns into this. They turn into the seeds. The flower's just there to attract pollinators and reward them. So yeah, that's the horseman. Wow, it's in full bloom, guys. For my Instagram followers, this is spotted bee balm, also known as horsemint, and the proper name is Monarda punctata. And it's got a square stem. It's got some hairs on the stem. If you look carefully, the pink is actually part of the leaf. It's not a separate flower. If you look from above, you'll see it, kind of what it looks like. And to me, this is the coolest plant in New York State. It's a native. This is Oswego tea, known as Monarda didyma, or known as just bee balm. And then I'll show you one more bee balm. It looks like this one's mostly gone to seed, but that is part of it. That's what the flower, yep, there it is. So it's still blooming at this time. It's August 26, 2022. So yeah, this one is just bee balm. And then I'll show you the other bee balm, the Monarda fistulosa. This is Monarda didyma. I walked around quite a bit. I actually don't think the other one's here, but I'll see if I can find it somewhere else. I know it already bloomed here, so it may just not be blooming anymore. This one is called marsh rosemary, apparently. Also apparently known as sea lavender, sea thrift, but who knows if you can trust any of these ones anymore. Inkroot, who knows if you can trust any of that. So Limonium carolinanium, what the fuck, man? It's whatever that is. So, really cute plant. That's the whole plant. It's starting to rain. This sucks because I'm pretty far from home. Looks like the red cardinal's blooming. Beautiful. I have to go now confirm if the Oswego tea that I said was Oswego tea was in fact Oswego tea, or red cardinal that it escaped. Okay, it is actually the Monarda. Good. That's what I thought. I was going to be very surprised otherwise. I don't usually mess up that bad. This one's not called spellweed. This one's pokeweed, isn't it? Oh, okay, I see. This one's pokeweed. Because I'm reading this one, I'm like, I don't think that's right. Yeah, this is just pokeweed. I've never heard it called garget. I've never heard it called that. I've heard it called pokeweed or inkberry. I've also obviously heard it called I can't say this. Phytocloc. Oh, fuck it, I'm not even gonna try. Some of them I just don't even try. You can see it on my shirt, but I don't know if you could like see it. But it's fucking pouring rain out right now. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but yeah, I'm not gonna record much more. We're just going straight home. Thanks for joining us. This is Rainbows and Razor Blades, a show from the fucking rain. We'll be back another day. Today was August 26th, 2022. Live from Watervliet Shaker Church Family. America's first Shaker settlement, museum, and gift shop. Not to like insinuate anything, you know what I mean? Like, not to insinuate, but you know what I mean? But like, not to insinuate anything. It's not really like, you know what I mean? There we go. Oh no. Sorry, guys. Wow. It's more. It's actually a really cool plant. So this one's Pearly Everlasting, and I think it's a native. But yeah, this one's called Pearly Everlasting, and it's a pretty cool plant. I found it just kind of growing out here in the prairie, kind of like on this cliffside, or like whatever. So I kind of like hiked over here. Pretty difficult trek, you know, getting all the way over here. But yeah, you know, I did it for you guys. so I can show you the Pearly Everlasting. And yeah, it's time for me to get back to the path because that was quite the hike. All right, here we go. All right, we're back. Thanks for joining. Horned owl, you can hear it. You can't see it. I'm really sorry about that horrible background noise, but I promise. See? He's probably just as angry as I am about that annoying ass noise. It's raining pretty hard out here. Not like too hard to send me in, but yeah, you know, we got the goldenrod, we got the purple loosestrife, we got the cattail. It's the great horned owl. It's a very majestic bird. I've seen him once before, and either his mate or his friend or his brother or his mom, some sort of, they were a family. They were following each other in a tree. It's really raining out. Wow. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that is intense. It's gonna double again. I can hear it. I can already hear it. Oh shit, we gotta go. Alright guys, thanks for joining. We'll be back after this. Oh jeez. A terrestrial toad. I add the word terrestrial to differentiate between that and an aquatic toad, or an extraterrestrial toad, like from a different cosmos, or like a different dimension or something, you know. And therefore, the conclusion is. Therefore, you should stop. And the conclusion is. Put the fucking house on the market. Because your way doesn't work. So put the house on the market. I'm done parenting. I don't wish to parent anymore, and I don't want these people as my roommates. Got it. So put the house on the market, we'll split the money, and the three of you can live here for all the rest of your fucking pathetic lives. Right, that is definitely an option. Yes, it is. I want no part of this bullshit. I'm tired of being the maid. I'm tired of being insulted. I fucking can't stand you people. You set yourself up for fights. I don't want so what it is. Set yourself up for a fight. I don't want life the way it is here. I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't have civil conversations. There's no point trying. I'm done having conversations with them. So why do you set them up for a fight? I don't think anyone should have a fight when somebody gives them the cleaning materials to clean their fucking bathroom. You set them up for a fight. No, they're fucking borderline psychopaths. Cannot understand basic decency. I don't think that decency is like setting them up for a fight. Yes, and in your mind, anything that isn't saying, yes, honey, yes, honey, yes, honey, is setting someone up for a fight. That's all you ever do. Whoever's sitting in front of you is the one you're like, okay, you're right, let's not fight. Oh, okay, honey, let's not fight. And you get nothing done. And here they are, you got a 30-year-old who can't even fucking do her own dishes. But let's not fight. Let's not bring it to their attention if